my next reading booktuber's favourite books, and I am reading bookstagramers' favourite books, sorry. And this month's instalment I was reading Bookish Elsa of at Bookish Aura, and I will have her Instagram link below. And the first book that she recommended to me, which I'm going to read, is Him by Elle Kennedy and Serena Bowen, and I will just read you the synopsis. They don't play for the same team, or do they? Jamie Canning has never been able to figure out how he lost his closest friend. 4 years ago, his tattooed wisecracking rule-breaking roommate cut him off without an explanation. So what if the things got a little weird on the last night of hockey camp? The summer they were 18, it was just a little drunken foolishness. Nobody died. Ryan Weasley's biggest regret is coaxing his very straight friend into a bet that pushed the boundaries of their relationship. Now with their college team set to face off at the national championship, he'll finally get a chance to apologise. But all it takes is one look at his long-time crush, and the ache is stronger than ever. Jamie has waited a long time for answers, but walks away. With only more questions, can one night of sex ruin a friendship? If not, how about 6 more weeks of it? When Weasley turns up to coach alongside Jamie for one more hot summer at camp, Jamie has a few things to discover about his old friend, and a big one to learn about himself. So yeah, I'm interested in this, and I can't wait to read it, and I will let you know my thoughts. So yeah, bye guys, and see you in my next. Hey guys, I've just finished my first book, and it wasn't Elsa who recommended it to me. That was the last month's. Sorry, it was Christine over at Bookish Corner. On Instagram, over link. Hey, so it wasn't Elsa over at Bookish Aura, it was Christine from Cozy Book Corner, who recommended these 3 books to me, and I have just finished reading Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy, so I'm going to obviously tell you my thoughts. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I loved the character development. The story was so addictive, and it was just such a beautiful love story, and I really enjoyed Wes and Jamie. And my heart did hurt for Wes a lot, and I loved Jamie's family, and I loved the chemistry between them and the love they had for each other. And yes, I totally recommend. And now I'm going to dive into Anything You Can Do by R.S. Gray, so I will just read you the synopsis of that. Lucas Fletcher has always been my enemy. It's been a decade since I've seen him, but our years on the opposite course were less of a lasting peace and more of a temporary ceasefire. Now that we're both back in our small town, I know Lucas expects the same old war, but I've changed since high school, and from the looks of it, so is he. The arrogant boy who was my teenage rival is now a chiseled doctor armed with intimidating good looks. He is Lucas Fletcher 2.0, the new and improved version. I'll be competing with him in the workplace instead of the schoolyard. I'm not worried, I'm a doctor now, two board certified and sexy in a white coat. It almost feels like winning will be too easy, until Lucas unveils a tactic neither of us has ever used before: sexual warfare. The day he pushes me up against the wall and presses his lips to mine, I can't help but wonder if he's filling me with passion or poison. Every fleeting touch is perfect torture. With every stolen kiss, my walls crumble a little more. After all this time, Lucas knows exactly how to strip me of my defences, but I'm in no hurry to surrender. Knowing the enemy has never felt so good. Hey guys, so I have just finished reading Anything You Can Do by R.S. Gray, and again I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I really did enjoy it, and I absolutely loved this story. I loved Daisy and Lucas. They had me laughing throughout, and I loved their banter. This was a sweet story, and I was hooked from the very first page. I could not put my Kindle down while reading it, and I also loved the cast of supporting characters. So now I am going to dive into Culty, and I will read you the synopsis. When the man you worshipped as a kid becomes your coach, it's supposed to be the greatest thing in the world. Keywords supposed to. It didn't take a week for 27-year-old Sal Castellis to wonder what she'd seen in the international soccer icon, why she'd ever had his posters on her wall or ever envisioned marrying him and having super playing soccer babies. Sal had long ago gotten over the worst non-breakup in the history of imaginary relationships with a man that hadn't known she'd existed. So she isn't prepared for the version of Ian Arkulse who shows up to her soon season, a quiet reclusive shadow of the explosive, passionate man he'd once been. Nothing could have prepared her for the man she got to know, or the murderous urges he would brought out in her. This was going to be the longest season of her life. And I'm really enjoying this, and I like the synopsis, and I'm really intrigued to see what I think of this one. So yeah, I'll update you in a little bit. Hey guys, so I've just finished the last book that Christine recommended to me, which was Cruelty, and again I get 5 out of 5 stars. This was a great read, and it was a really good slow burn. I was interested all the way, and I loved the anticipation, and it made the book more sweeter with it being a slow burn. I loved Sal, I love how kind-hearted and strong she was, and I love how Ray was the strong breeding type for sure, and I fell in love with him, and I loved how this was set around women's football, and it was just a sweet, enjoyable read, and what I totally recommend. So yeah, I really enjoyed all the recommendations that Christine recommended to me, and just obviously, like, I have enjoyed all the recommendations I've got this year so far. So yes, bye guys, and see you in my next video.